Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Love Week, honey. Yeah, if you watch the Tamron Hall show, you all would know that it's Love Week this week on the Tamron Hall show. And who other than our very own Ricky Smiley was on Love Week, y'all. It was
what? I get to be on the T.
Yeah, you got to. Now, you know what? When you made the tea, and that means you have arrived. So you have arrived, Ricky. Yes, baby, you done arrived, honey. Now, the show is a no ordinary love story. And, you know, we got it as award-winning comedian, actor, author, and radio host Ricky Smiley sat down, y'all, for a daytime exclusive, honey. And here's what he talked about on the Tamron Hall show.
Did you ever look like, timing-wise, I remember that time.
Yeah.
And they are awfully cute. Did you ever go to her before and say, do you think?
Nah, I didn't.
Never.
Because they have these like light brown eyes. Yeah. I only had two boys. My youngest son is 23 years old.
Yeah. So you thought, no way.
Yeah.
Never crossed your mind.
Never crossed my mind.
That isn't.
I was just being a nice guy, being in
Yes. So now, Ricky, so what was your no ordinary love? Because they were talking about you, and I guess your beautiful daughters, honey, Alyssa and Elisa. Is it Elisa? Allison and
man.
Alyssa. Yeah.
Damn,
those
you know
names,
them.
right? Yes, and it was very interesting though, because it was funny, because when you said that you was being or just being a nice guy, honey, the audience just were, they're like, a nice guy, yeah. So how was it?
Being on her Tamron show, being on that show was a lot of fun. I wish I could have something like that. That what Tamron Hall does, and how classy her show is. It's just a blessing to be invited on something, and that's my second time on her show. I just enjoy doing shows and doing interviews. I enjoyed the times that I went on Wendy Williams and The Real and The Talk. I love doing the talk show circuit, so it's a lot of fun.
Well,
but
people
Tamron
were wondering.
is classy. She is classy. Well, go ahead. Wondering what?
Because, Ricky, this is your second time the way you grabbed her hand and said, let me do it again when you touched her hand. People were like wondering,
Tamron and I are like, we friends. We like brothers and sisters. Everybody, we got that whole Dallas, Texas connection. And Tamron is like my sister. And the reason I kept touching her because I was just so proud that I was there for a happy occasion. Because when I went on her show the first time, she cried the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was just a blessing that now we can come on the show and talk about God's grace and His mercy and how good God is. And the sun was shining, and we have something exciting and happy to talk about. Because the last time Tamron literally cried the entire segment, and I was just excited for her more than I was myself. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And you looked halfway decent, too. Like that suit was nice.
I went and put on my one of Pastor. Shout out to Pastor Haynes for letting me borrow one of them suits.
Yes.
That was my men's day suit right there.
Yes, it sure was. I was like, okay, let me check this out, honey.
And the boots.
The boots.
Okay.
Yeah, those shoes were made for walking.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you did.
That suit was so sharp, I didn't even need no pocket square, Rita. Come on now, praise him.
No pocket square, G. I'm like, all right, then. I say maybe some of the other guys on your show should take notes. But anyway, that was beautiful. It was a good thing. Moving on.
Slow down, Chief.
On the birthday person especially. And moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Beyonce's daughter, y'all, Rumi and Blue, y'all, they said they stole the show, honey, but they stepped out with their dad recently on the Super Bowl Sunday. But a lot of people are speculating and wondering why Sir is never photographed. They never see Sir, her son, and whatever. But Miss Tina spoke out. She was saying that Sir, he's more sheltered from the spotlight. He doesn't like to be in the spotlight. He's not like his sister or whatever. He's more into numbers, and he stays out of the spotlight. So people were wondering, because we never see Sir, honey. There's something wrong with Sir, and what on and so on and so forth. But this is why he's never there, because they say he doesn't like the spotlight, which I find funny. A child could determine if they like the spotlight or not.
A lot of people don't like that. It ain't for everybody.
Yeah, but they say why Beyonce and Jay-Z rarely talk about their children in order to protect their privacy. They're saying that, that this is what Sir is and this is how he is, and he just doesn't like the limelight. So congratulations to Sir. And he won't be one of those kids that's well known, and we probably know he won't be in the entertainment business as opposed to Blue Ivy and her sister. All right, y'all. In my final story, y'all, is being reported, y'all, which is sad, honey. Cardi B is speaking out, y'all. She said that she revealed that her uncle, y'all, was deported, honey, in an emotional Instagram live rant. She said that she shared a personal immigration struggle while discussing security delays at the Super Bowl. Now, Cardi B made a shocking revelation, y'all, on her Instagram. Now, following that game, y'all, the Philadelphia Eagles or whatever, she said, according to her uncle, that they deported him. So is she? I thought she was black. They deported. I mean,
yeah, she's Puerto Rican.
She's Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican.
Black mixed Puerto Rican. Yeah.
Are they doing Puerto Ricans too? They deporting them?
Just anybody that's
anybody
brown
that ain't
they
white.
Feel like, yeah.
Really?
Dominican. Yeah.
Really?
Well,
What'd you say?
she is Puerto Rican, but you don't know what her father's heritage is.
Really?
She's Dominican.
Yeah. Well, they said while she didn't go into details about her uncle's deportation, they said her comments highlighted an issue that has affected thousands of families under Trump's immigration policy. Now, since his inauguration, they said mass deportations, particularly of Latin American immigrants, have been a major point, y'all, of contention, y'all. And they say, honey, it's a sad situation. So we got to keep our parties lifted up in prayer. And hopefully, can they deport black people?
If they're illegal, they
can do whatever they want to do. Obviously, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Oh, well, I hope they don't deport none of us then, because, honey, we're a family. We need each other. All right.
They're going to deport you.
Well, yeah, they're already doing stuff for my community. The color today, honey, Rita, we got to look out. The color today, y'all, is Granada Sky. On the high end, you say Granada Sky, and on the low end, you say beautiful light blue. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with us here if you would.